Hello, I'm Pascal, a level 200 student in Accra Technical University. This is our mid-semester project in an introduction to computer technology. This is a C++ program. And then our project is required to solve a real-time problem. So my code, I title it Electrical Load Monitoring and Billing System. So what I mean, so the user of this program should be able to register the appliances. They should be able to see all the registered appliances. They should also be able to view all. They should be able to see billing energy summary. They also be to see their billing summary. So monitoring loads to see your consumption, your energy consumption, and as well as the costs. So this program is to help us avoid manual calculations, right? Which sometimes lead to errors and inefficiencies. So I will just take us through a few things and we'll do a few demos. So this program I use, and the IDE I'm using as PC, VS Code, and I'm using MinGW as my compiler, G++ as my compiler, and I'm using Git for version control and Git app online for tracking. So my lecturer can be able to see the progress of my work, and I can also see my. So those are the softwares that I use. So as we can see, I have my Git app here. We have electrical load monitoring, so Git app to track our works, my progress on the work. Okay, so let's get started. So here I would like her to show us a few things. Okay, so we have the IO stream. The IO stream, as we know, is to display output and also receive input. Vector, we will use some vector data type which allow us to store a large size of appliance. Also strings, we have string data types, so that's why we include string. We have limits, we have IO mark nips, we have some logarithms, because we're using some logarithms as well. We're using some FS stream. So very important thing that you must notice is this FS stream and then SS stream. One help us to save our appliances, also load. So it helps us that anytime we close our program and we reopen our program, we should be able to see our saved data so that we don't lose any data, right? We don't lose any data. So we have FS stream and then SS stream. So we have variable declaration, struct appliances, we have string name, we have double power and double hours per day. So as you can see, the strings name, that's going to have the appliance name, the double power, which is going to give us the appliance power in watts. The appliance power is going to be in watts, and then the double hours per day. So why double? Double because the power can be in decimals. You can enter power 2.5, 3.4, and then all those things. So that's why we use double. That's our power formula. We know that double energy should be what? Const power watt times hour per day. So divide by 1,000. Why divide by 1,000? You know that the energy is in kilowatts, right? And the power we are receiving from the user is watts. So we will need to convert the watts to kilowatts, which is divided by 1,000. We know that 1,000 is kilo. So we divide by 1,000. The result will be in kilowatts per hour. The time too is also in hour, it's not in minutes. So another thing, quick things I want to show us, call string appliances should be saved in appliances.ts, and then call strings a billing file also to billing. We get to see that. Also, we also have a file saving load. These ones are comments. These green ones that you see are comments. It tells you what that section is about. So as we can see, file save load, void save appliances, const vector appliance. So you can see that the vector we have included vector hash include vector. We can see the usage now because we're going to include a vector type in the project. We have to include it now. Another thing you have to look at is this is the FS stream. As I said, vector appliances, load appliances, vector appliances, appliance, FS stream in. So this will save appliances that are registered in what? Appliance file. Let me come. Okay, it will be saved here in this file. I cleared everything here, so right now we can't see anything here. But in the demo, we will see it there. Right. Okay, so let's go back. So FS stream, as I said, is a way to save appliances. Okay, our display, when we run our program, this should be our menu. We should display, we know that cout is what? Output. So we should count electrical load monitoring, that should be our heading, and then register appliances should follow, number 1. Number 2 should be view all appliances, search appliance by name, energy summary. You should see billing summary, and then the billing summary should be saved to what? The billing file, which is here. So right now there's nothing saved here. I will get to see that. And this should be on 0 should be exist, and the down should be choose. So this should be. So another thing I want to show us from this code is the cin dot ignore. This one is a condition. If cin fail, clear bad input return. So if the user entered an input that is not within the specified range, or it's a bad input, clear it. So cin clear. So we have cin clear and cin dot ignore. Those also prevent our code from crashing. Here we have data validation. So data validation. So as I've said, cin ignore, right? SS string size. So we can see that this is name validation. So I'll put a comment here. Name validation. So here we can say do bracket open count see out enter appliance name. So we are telling the user to enter appliance name. Just line cin what name. If a name empty, what should be the display? What should be the output? Name must not be empty. We get to see that. We get to see what we wrote here. We demonstrate it in there. We demonstrate it to see if this is really working. Name must not be empty. So if a name empty, if the name is empty, if the user has not entered anything, let's say continue, it should say that this must not be empty. Then the same thing, power validation too. The power we allow see out the enter power in rating. It should be what? Power should be what? Cin power. If cin fail dot fail, power should not be less than 0 break. Or if it breaks, what should be the message? Power must be a number greater than 0 tariff while true. So ask the user to do what? Enter electricity tariff per kilowatt kilo per hour per kilo hour. Now cin tariff, so it should display tariff. If cin fail, tariff less than 0 break. So tariff must be a positive number. So if the user enter a number that is not a positive number, what should you do? Cin, see out, do what? Tariff must not be. So we get to see that is what? Register appliances, view all appliances, set appliance by names, show energy summary, calculate, save appliances, and then goodbye. Invalid choice. So let's quickly compile this code and run and see what will be the main, what will be our menu. So let's run C++, let's wait to see what it display. Right now, so we can see that here we can see the menu: electrical load monitoring, register appliance, view all appliance, set appliance by name, energy summary, billing summary, and save to file. 0 should be exist and choice. So you have seen now our menu is working. Right. So let's try to register. So I've cleared this file. I've also cleared here. So right now we don't have any file here. So let's register some few appliances to see if, first of all, the information are going to be saved. You should be able to save them, view all, see any summary, enter tariff. Okay, so let's go. So option one is register appliances. Okay. So for example, I have an iron in my house. So I would like to register my iron. Then what's the power? I have let's say 90 watts. Continue. So how many hours do I use my iron? Not really long. So I can say 0.5. I have 30 minutes. Now what? So we can see anytime register appliance, the message you should see what? Appliance registered what? Successfully, as you have seen previously in our code. Now let's write another one. Option one is register. I have a fridge also. Then free, let's say 130, or only use 150 watts. Then how many hours? My fridge is always 24 hours, so let's say 14 hours. Then I want to register another one again. Kettle. Then let's say 120. Then 1 hour. So I registered so far 3 appliances. Okay, let's register another one again. Let's say okay, fan. Right, fan. Okay, so first of all you have to choose. Then you type fan. 65 watts. Then 6 hours. So right now we are both. So let's see. After register appliances, the message should be what? Appliances registered successfully. Right, appliances registered successfully. Fridge. Number 2, view all appliances. Let's see if you can view all appliances. So 2 is view appliances. So when we go up here, we can be registered iron, register fridge, register kettle, register fan. So these are the power in watts. These are the hours per day. Right. So let's do another thing. Let's set appliance by name. 3. So for example, let's say iron. Okay, so 1 found. Okay, let's type something that we do not register. Let me say I have AC. Choose. Let me say I want to search appliance. I have not registered appliance, but I want to what? I want to view it. Let's see. AC. I have not registered AC. So let's go back here. He said what? Enter appliance name to search. No AC. No appliance match AC. It means that I have not registered it. Okay. I've also said something earlier in the code that if I enter power and it's not within, or time is not within, it should display a certain output. Let's see. If I want to hit another appliance again. Now let me put AC. And then I said -1. See, you see what? Power must be greater than what? 0, right? It must not be. And that's exactly what we put there. Power must be what? Must be greater than 0. What is it? Data validation. Power must be greater than what? 0. And that is the same output it gives us. So now so it should clear and then ask you to enter it again. So clear bad input. You see. So after clearing bad input, it will ask you to what? Enter the power again. So let's enter correct power now. You see. To view all appliances too. Now view all appliances. AC has been added now, right? AC has been added. Okay. Now the same thing. If you want to see how this data validation work, you can copy my code and run it. Enter information that is not within this the allowed range, and see if it will give you the same. It will display these things. Right? You can copy the code and try that. Now, okay. Let's see our energy summary, which is number 4. Now let's see here, energy summary per day. It display the energy summary. Our energy summary for us for 14.5. So he sum up this and give us a result. Now let's see a billing summary. That is number 5. Now I said the user should be able to enter a tariff in kilowatt hour. Now let's do a wrong input. You know, tariff cannot be negative. So let's say we have -2. What did he say? Tariff must be a positive number. Enter it again. So it will clear bad input. So see in dot fail, it should clear. So clear bad input. Now it will ask you to enter it again, right? So let's enter correct now. Let's say our tariff is 20. Now let's go here. Billing. So now you say that billing summary saved to what? Billing as appliance. So even though we can see it in the terminal, we should be able to see those informations, registered appliance, and then the billing summary saved. In this fast, we have seen a yellow orange light popping up. So let's see. So first of all, I want to save here and save. Right. So right now, as we can see, the FS stream is able to help us save the appliances here. Iron 90 watts, 0.5 hours. Fridge 150 watts, 24 hours. Kettle 120 watts, 1 hour usage. Fan 65 watts, 6 hours usage. AC 2000 watts, and then 5 hours usage. If you go to our billing summary, it gives us a way to monitor your load. Which one is using more energy, right? Which one is consuming more? So it's not only helping you to monitor your load, it's also helping you to know all your appliances that you have and their performances. So as you can see, the code is working well. It's able to do all that the project requires. It's able to view appliance, it's able to register appliance, search appliance. You can try anything that you want to by just copying the code and running it on in your VS Code and see the output it gives you. So now this messages, this M that is displaying here is a GitHub. It's showing me that it's telling me to commit. So if I click here, I can commit here. But today let's use the terminal to commit. So right now I'll go to open terminal, new terminal. No, new terminal. Then let's do it. So in the terminal, what do? You do what? Git add dot. Then you do the next thing you do is that you do git successful registered appliance and billing summary stored in the respective or saved. I could use saved. Now I could put my quotation mark again. Saved. Right. There you do. Well, then the next thing you want to do is that git push. Right. So what I did here, I could have actually do it here. Right. So you see that's how I do it in the terminal. The commit message is gone. So we can actually go to GitHub. Let's go up. Let's refresh our code. Right. So we can see that demo successful. Registered appliance and billing stored. Where? So we can see that it's showing here. So the GitHub is able to show our work progress. Yeah, so if you have any question, you can leave it in the comment. If you want to test this code on your machine, I'll put the GitHub link in the comment section. You can copy it and run and see how it works. Okay. Oh, sorry. So yeah, so basically this is all my code my project is supposed to do. The program is able to do the various things that we have demonstrated, and then which work well. So all the saving worked, formulas right, clearing bad inputs also working, data validation, struct, and then vector data, string data, variable declaration, formulas, fs stream, ss stream, saving and loading all are working, right? So another thing you have to do, this git ignore is to prevent files that you don't want to be compiled. So I was having a challenge when anytime I compile the code, I kept seeing VS Code in my GitHub, which is not supposed to be part of the repository files. So I include it in the Git and then clear it from the terminal. So the Git will prevent it from compiling and then loading there. As for this code runner, it's not going to be uploaded, right? So you can check the README. Yeah, the README tells you how you can even run my code, and the author is Pascal, that way electrical engineer level 200. Yeah, so thank you for watching my demo.